Welcome everybody to another episode of the 2 Minute Drill with yours truly, no risk, no premium. Guys, what is up? Let's just dive right in. Well, the probably the largest 2 day sell um, since I think it was the March lows. A chart I want to show you here. If you caught the sermon yesterday, it was pretty interesting that we started off by talking about how the 200-day moving average on a weekly chart in a bear market is pretty much a magnet from a macro sense where a lot of stonkies like to go to. Yesterday, obviously we had a huge crater from Friday or so the sell from Thursday all the way and continued into today. I want to show the Bitcoin chart because equities and crypto have been kind of moving together ever so slightly. And what is Bitcoin doing here? Bouncing right off its 200-day moving average. So definitely you want to be keeping your eye on what the Bitcoin chart is doing. Okay. Like if we have green futures tomorrow and Bitcoin is like underneath its 200-day moving average, or I'd say underneath its low of tonight, if it's under 20,000, and we're green on an open, I would be very hesitant to get long on anything. Okay. So you want to be watching those together, most definitely. But with that being said, guys, let's just hop right in to the SPY chart here. Like we said on the sermon, we still have, the 50% retracement and the 200-day moving average on the weekly chart is no coincidence, literally almost the same level. That is still my price target from a macro sense, but I can tell you this from a daily chart, 2 limit downs, 2 gaps down. I mean, we're bound to have a bounce at some point. That's what makes a bear market so tough is there are violent short squeezes that come in. So we bounced right off the 373 level, which we knew was massive. Okay. I would like to get long if 378 or 380 gets reclaimed. Okay. Reclaiming a prior support to me, okay, puts in what I call a temporary low. Okay. And we could squeeze up and possibly fill one of these 2 gaps up. But now this week is difficult. Why is this week difficult, guys? Well, we've got the FOMC tomorrow. We've got jobless numbers on Thursday and Powell talks again on Friday. Okay. So this market needs to be level to level. So for me, as long as 373 holds, I would be looking to see the reaction at 378, 380 area to maybe get a squeeze back up. And if we ran back up to the 385 to 390 area, I'd be looking at the reaction in there of what happens. It's a possible short area for it to reject and come right back down. Okay. But that's just for tomorrow, guys. So levels to the upside, I would say as long as 373 holds, right, you're going to have 378, 380, 383, 385. Okay. 390 to the upside. That's what I'd be looking for tomorrow. If the low doesn't hold, I've got 369 underneath 369. I mean, I'd have to even zoom out and really see what we have underneath 369. I mean, it's not going to fall another 20 points, but I would think we have a low in until the FOMC on Wednesday. For now, I could be completely wrong, but we are so oversold. We are due for a bounce. Let's just see what happens here. 369 I do have as a level underneath though. So guys, just be wary that we could get a violent short squeeze tomorrow. You want to know what Bitcoin is doing, okay, and know the levels to the upside. I would like a 378 to 380 reclaim and hold an acceptance of that level to maybe get long for a squeeze back to 385, 86. And at that point, you would start looking at the gap fill up, and you'd want to see how it reacts in those levels, guys. Okay. Other than that, hey, I would expect a move and then possibly a range day after the open into Powell. The market loves to range into an FOMC event or when Jerome Powell speaks. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you today. Get your levels done. Don't overtrade in this market. You have to know it's also quad witching reads, VIX expiration. It's OPEX. I mean, it's just, there's so many things going on, guys, that if you do less, I promise you will probably make more. All right. So get your levels, get your homework done, get ready for the morning, be up bright and early, get your mindset right, and get ready to make some money. I'll see you guys in the pre-market. Peace.